Well, good evening. So, what I have here is a pasted list of today's patch, 24th of May, 2026. Bill hit us with a surprise patch most of us weren't expecting right away. And so, this patch updated Navaris, gave us the Echoing Spire, or the Echoing Tower, and, or I guess the Echoing Spire, and then a whole bunch of other things. So I'm just going to run through the patch notes here so that we all know what's kind of happened. Um, so it's update 0.17.0. The highlight of the update is the Echoing Spire. It is the new tower. It gives us the spire keys that we have to craft using cards um, to get into the tower. Yeah, so entry requires a spire key. You just need one to create and enter the instance. You craft the key with a resonance core, which is a 0.1% drop from mobs, 1% from bosses, and then use 7 monster memories. A memory requirement increases per craft, 7, 14, 21, and is reset each week. So that means that every time you make a key, the requirement will increase. So the memories that you need, I'm assuming, will be the keys. But you get, oh yeah, I see. Monster memories are obtained by dismantling cards and gems. So that's a great way of getting rid of them because you're going to have a whole lot of excess ones. And so this is going to keep the economy kind of stable. Because as you farm and do things, you end up with a ridiculous amount of cards. So an ever growing number of cost means that um, it'll keep cards valuable and gems valuable. 100 floors. Monster level starts at level 100, increases up to level 200. All monsters and bosses in the game and some future ones will appear, which means he's got lots of work yet to do on it. So don't. It, I mean, the likelihood of very many people getting through all 200 floors right now is low. There might be some people that can do it, but it's going to be a challenge for a lot of people. And anybody that does, well, they're going to find that there's lots of room for growth in the tower still. Collecting umbral fragments, these will be awarded to each member per floor completed, as well as extra drops from bosses. The Dark Disciple will sell some new gear for umbral fragments. These will cost significant umbral fragments, so it becomes a long grind, and Rebirth Essence will be useful here. Approximately 7 new weapons and approximately 4 new armor pieces, I'm assuming, for umbral fragments. Grimoires. Grimoires are a new equip slot, and you can equip 3 at a time. They are class locked. Each grimoire gives a unique passive. You trade in a full set of artifacts for a grimoire. There will be base class grimoires, trade in box of origin sets, and advanced class grimoires, trade in box of mastery sets. So it looks like he's introduced a new box. Origin sets, I've got hundreds of them. I've never used them because it's the same number of artifacts in them, and I don't use those artifacts for anything. But it looks like he's added a new one as well for mastery sets, and for your advanced classes, so you can create these grimoires and further enhance your character strength. Trade with base class masters located in Navaris. This upcoming patch will only include base class grimoires. So this patch itself does not have the mastery sets and does not have advanced class grimoires. For anybody that's curious, so a necromancer does not get advanced class grimoires, but your summoner will. Acolyte will have it, your priest won't. That sort of thing. The new Navaris map. If you didn't catch it in the recent random stream, a new Navaris map has been added. We're slowly replacing the original asset pack environments for bigger and prettier and more optimized environments made by. This is a Discord user number. I'm thinking it's Polywagon. I don't know why when I copied and pasted the um uh yeah, so it is Polywagon. Just turn that off. You can find him in Discord and whatever, but that's his number on Discord. Essence changes. Essence rarity order changed. So flow will now be a greater drop rate. I'm assuming this is in terms of drop rates. So flow is going to be the most common. Growth will be the next least common, and then it'll go in this order. So from flow to growth, destruction, rebirth to chaos being the most rare to help with balance. So inside the game, there's a 0.3% chance in all higher level zones to get an essence. And inside that loot table random chance, there's um, priority given to the type of essence you get. I'm assuming based on this particular um, formula. Flow is more common than growth, is more common than destruction, and so on. Implicit swap has been removed from chaos, which means there's a higher chance for the other options to happen, and much less chance for nothing to happen for non weapons. That's actually a really nice change. Um, I've used chaos before and had absolutely nothing happen on a number of times now, and it's kind of frustrating. Rebirth Essence now lets you lock a stat while randomizing the other stats. So it has more use cases while maintaining its original use case of re-rolling rare gear. So that's also really cool. So if you like a stat, so you want to keep the intelligence on a thing, you can lock it and re-roll the rest. If you like the hit crit percent on something, you want to keep that, you can rock it and roll the rest. Whatever you want. Balance changes. Autocast was still a little too strong for too little. It also made Shinobi reliant on the OP mana siphon. Chances have been reduced, but the damage was unnerfed. Autocast reduced across the board from 10 to 20% and 30 to 20%. Headgear autocast cards are now unique, which means you can no longer have three separate headcast or three separate headgears, which is your back item, your face item, and your helmet, all with an autocast card. So you can't use like Firebolt and Ice Bolt and Lightning Bolt all at the same time now. Bolts, Meteor, CL autocast damage unnerfed. So he re-raised the damage back to 100%. So because you no longer can multiply them into here with all three car slots, he boosted the damage. And he increased the damage of Shinobi releases by 2x. So I have not yet played a Shinobi, so I'm not sure what those are, but I'm sure that the people who do play Shinobis are going to be happy about it. Damage data is reduced, divided by 8 to divided by 10, which is about a 20% reduction. Scrap Fang was changed from 4 slots to 3 slots, and Multi Strike was reduced to 50%. The launcher was reduced from 4 card slots to 3 card slots. Anyway, that Scrap Fang change, that impacts my Necromancer quite a bit. I only just started using the Scrap Fang with 4 cards and Multi Strike. I had 220% Multi Strike. When I logged in just to check it out, I'm holding the same weapon and boosted and everything. I was only 155% Multi Strike. So it did change my ability quite a bit. The hidden 100% multi-strike was removed from the Naga, Bat, and Wolf. Siphon is now part of the leech system, so its recovery over time and capped by 20% HP and MP. Ouch! Oh, that's a big change. Oh, he combined Siphon into leech. Oh my goodness. So the way Siphon used to work was every time you hit, you would siphon a sort of a set amount of HP or MP. And so the faster you hit, like for say a summoner, the more summons hit things, the more times you would siphon. So you're going to actually increase the rate that you heal. So you're going to heal lots faster from attacking creatures with a much higher attack speed. But by switching it to the leech system where it recovers over time, per tick, it's capped at 20% your HP and MP. So that's actually ridiculous. That means it's going to take you 5 ticks at maximum to heal all your HP. So 5 seconds. So you can easily be out. You can easily be overcome with damage now, more or less. Perfect dodge can no longer reach 100%. It can only go to 95%, and it no longer scales with agility. Auto attacks can no longer hit the same target multiple times, mainly for launcher and shotgun with splash and chain. Bosses now recover 10% HP per second when out of combat instead of 100% instantly. That's a really nice change. That means that if I have to run away, to give myself a few seconds of time, if I'm quick to re-engage him, he doesn't instantly heal, and I have to lose all my combat fighting time. The following skills can now both target and ground casted. Can now be both target and ground casted. Shadow Step, Fireball, Ice Shard, Damnation, Holy Wrath, Piercing Shot, Sniper Shot. So that's really nice. I don't have to have a target to shoot Fireball with my mage anymore. Shadow Step, cooldown moved from 2 to 7 seconds, -1 per level. So at max level, it probably back down to 2 seconds. Sniper Shot damage is increased to 200%. Bosses have been made a little bit harder, faster cast times and cooldowns, and some more targeted attacks. Bosses spawn giant minions now. Oh gosh. Utility items replace defense and magic defense with weight limit per refine. Oh, that's interesting. So they no longer, so every character has got a nerf in this. We're all going to be a little weaker now. Bosses are all going to be stronger, which means you're going to need to have help more. Reduced monster flat defense scaling. Vit divided by 2 is now moved to Vit divided by 5. Had a little bit too much impact on classes like the Gunslinger. And then attack percent is now a separate multiplier and gives a little bit more than before. So attack percent is probably going to be a good stat to roll on gear for those that are melee. I'm not sure. Magic attack may have been affected too there. He might have missed writing that in there. So this is a pretty big update, guys. We got the tower today. We got the new Navaris map. They're still not giving us the world map yet, but it's coming pretty soon. We're only a few weeks away from Steam Next Fest, and he wants the demo to be ready for Steam Next Fest. I believe it starts on the 15th of June. So really, we got a week till June and then 2 weeks till then. So that's 3 weeks. And he wants the demo ready for that for then. And at that point is when he planned on shutting down the playtest and getting ready for early access in July. So there's only probably about 3 more weeks of gameplay for everybody. But for those that are interested, and I highly recommend it, please come and check out Spiritvale and the playtest. It's free to play right now. There's no reason not to give it a shot. You will absolutely adore the game. It is so much fun. I hope to see you in the game. I usually hang out in the Sun server, being North America. I don't play in Europe or anywhere. So, but guys, come check out Spiritvale playtest. Support the game, and I hope to see you. I hope to see you in the game at some point. Send me a message if you guys show up. Thanks a lot, guys. You have a great night.